Boom. Must open door and clean a little bit. Okay, so what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today, we're not working on this, we're working on this. So, with that being said, this right here needs to get some things done to it. I do want to put the fans on, and the fans I have to put on this side of the radiator rather than this side. Well, what I think I'm going to do is put one back here, because I could fit a fan right there, and then maybe one right here pushing, but I got to make sure I can make these fans push. I'm pretty sure I just have to flip the propeller. I think the polarity, I don't think I could switch the polarities on those, but I think if I just flop the propeller backwards, I'll check it with my power probe. That'll be good. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get the interior back together, because that side's all taken apart, put my ECU away and stuff. I'm gonna run the wire for my ECU so I can have it coming up through like somewhere over here so it can be easily tuned. Probably, realistically, I want it to come out of here so I can just pop this up and just have the wire chilling right there, this little USB. Oh, and I have to ground the wire for the dash. There's like one wire I have to ground. But I'm gonna get working on this. Actually, you know what? I want to test fit one of these wheels, just to see, you know, just a little tease, you know, just check it out. Someone said these wheels look like water. They really do. 'Cause it's not like a regular chrome. It's like a black chrome. Look at that. Not really that wide, but the lip. I like the lip. That's all that matters. Look at that. Sweet. Alright, so I'm definitely going to have to pull this a little bit, but I will say when these lower, they do get a significant amount of camber, so I might be alright. Because right now this thing is raised pretty damn high up, so tighten up the spring right on this thing and lower it, and we'll see how those wheels fit. The back, I know the back will fit mint with that, because I had a 10 in the back of my old one, so this is only a 9 or a 9.5. I think it's 9.5. 9.5. So I had an 8.5 in the front of my old one, and I didn't really like how it didn't poke as much. So we'll make these work with the tires I have and all. But let me come over here. It's gonna look sick. Definitely gonna look sick. The first things first, I gotta tighten this, which I'm going the wrong way. Thankful that I did not do that. There we go. That should be plenty tight. I'll back that off. That's the tool right there. Now I have to move all of this stuff. Preludes and Accords, they have this thing right here that goes from the front subframe to like the unibody or whatever. Actually, I think it goes to the K-member, but yeah, it goes to the K-member. That goes over there, so I gotta put that back in. Because believe it or not, that thing will actually save your oil pan in some situations, or exhaust, so I'm gonna keep it on. Alright, well this goes like so. Look at that. And there's 3 in the back. Alright, now that that's on, come over here, whoa, and put this wheel on, and this thing can go on the ground. So I think what I'm gonna do first here is I already cut the wires on these, so, and I flipped this fan thing, so let's get a piece of paper. Ah. Spins the other way now. Okay, so confirmed they do run backwards. Very nice. Alright, so I got this on there, and I got the pushing fan that I reversed the blade on in the front. So that's meant I could still fit my filter here wherever the hell I put it. I genuinely have no idea where the hell I put that shit. Alright, so I got the fans grounded right here. Power's ran, so theoretically if I just poke one of these wires with the power probe, should be alright. Okay, so that works, and it's connected to this blue wire right here, which is, I use slightly bigger wire, but it's not a problem. But it's connected to the wire that turns on the primary fan, so when the engine gets up to a certain temp, it will automatically turn on both fans, bringing it down to the whatever temp. We should be all right. So, anyways, let me get this thing off the jack stands now. Pull outside so I can open this freaking door. And ground that wire, put my interior back together. Okay, so now I found my K&N filter, by the way. Look at the fitment between the filter and the fan. So have my filter, got a clamp on it, just put one of these nice clamps on it, turbo clamps. Fans are wired up, intercooler's back on, charge piping's back connected. Alright, so squeeze that thing out of here. Had to move some stuff, but got it out. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep all this stuff up, put anything I need to put away, and then fill this thing with some water. Bleed the coolant system just by letting it idle. It's running rich, whatever. Don't care, not touching it. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Clean up, put some water in this thing, and we'll go from there. So there's the ECU is over there. Now I'm just gonna run this here, USB out of there. All right, well, you guys get the deal. So I have the cord that comes out of there. Put that stuff back. Just gotta put this piece right here back on. If I can find the damn screws for it. There they are. And should be about it. Boom, there it is. Alright. Look at that. Well, I'm gonna put all this junk back on the floor besides the laptop and pull this thing in. Alright, well, I bled the coolant. Alright, well, I buttoned up the rest of the stuff that was underneath the car. Did the ECU, ran the wire, cleaned up the interior, grounded the cluster wire that I didn't ground the other time. Put the lower dash piece, whatever, back together. That's about as far as I can get besides doing the brake master cylinder, but this thing is pretty much ready for a tune. And a lot of people have been asking me, like, oh, why don't you do this to the Z? Why isn't the Z on the track? This is that, da, da, da. First of all, there's like a solid 8 events a year in Connecticut, all right? So that's number one. Number two is, I don't know if you guys know, but, and I'm not talking to any of the people who aren't dicks. It's always the people who are like, it's always like the people that say some dumb generic shit like, oh, like, bro, your Z doesn't run. Okay, It ran like 3 videos ago. It'll start up right now, but I don't want to start it up because I need to do the oil lines, which cost money. So I'm not going to start it up. Once this thing has the oil lines, the front accessory pulley system figured out, and the charge piping, it'll be ready for a tune. That's when that will get done. I'm not going to keep going because I could go on for hours about the butt hurts. I appreciate those of you who aren't butt hurts, who don't get envious and jealous that I have, you know, things like, oh, all my stuff is shit, but oh, bro, like, you got those wheels, that's not fair, blah, blah. Okay, well, I thought all my stuff was shit. How come I'm doing, you know, it's, Orion isn't in my back pocket, like, fucking making phone calls for me. You guys got to understand that. I don't really have anything else to do, and I'm not going to push myself to come to the shop every single day and bang out content, blah, 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 and spend all this money to get shit on. I'm sorry to say, it's not realistic, so what I post is what I post. Don't like it. Peace. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the people who aren't dickheads. People that are dickheads, you know, try to take some of that hate out of your heart, you know? It seems unhealthy, but you do you. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.